Okay, so Christian, I remember you shared your life story with me, and as I was reading this, there was one passage that struck me quite strongly. It was as you wrote about the relationship with your mother, and I remember expressions like when you had when you had tried to express vulnerability in some way, you got feedback, "Don't be a crybaby" or something like that, and. Um, yeah, I don't know exactly how to frame my question, but I think my question is, as I understand it, you and some other people from your generation, you're 81 years old, have been brought up with a mindset that you show your strength, you show what you're good at, and what you're not good at, your weaknesses, or what you're afraid of, or something sad about, you just hide it. Um, I know your mother was British and your father is Swiss, but can you share a little bit about this aspect?
Yeah. In English, it's called stiff upper lip. And stiff upper lip has to do with being tough enough to survive. And that was the opinion of the generation before me, my parents. If you cried because you hurt yourself, then there would be a little song to stop you from crying, or you'd be called crybaby or whatever, and you felt that crying was not okay, even if you felt terrible. And that was normal. That was absolutely normal.
That was normal.
I can't remember feeling terribly bad about, oh, my mother is not realizing my emotions and stuff like that. But later on, when I grew up, it was difficult, because in my job or even in my family, I would keep a stiff upper lip and bear the problems.
What does that mean, bear it?
Carry them on my shoulders,
Okay.
and not show it.
Not show your emotions.
And of course, sometimes, even in my job, I would cry. And I mean, a boss that cries in front of his employees was not really a solution at all.
And I recall now that
my wife, being Italian, she taught me how to cry when I would cry. And her way of upbringing our kids, the kids were able to cry when they wanted to cry, and it was accepted, and they would be cuddled, all the things that I didn't have when I was young. So I learned to cry later on.